AITA for refusing to give someone an item out of my shopping cart? Am I the asshole? Carbon Dallas 55. 5. Deleted. 1267. To be fair, I bought some bare root trees a couple of months ago and the store clerk told me to do exactly what the lady did. Take the tag off and go in and have it scanned and not drag trees through the entry doors and get them all torn up or break the branches. That's usually what they want you to do. Vox 289. 3633. 33. NTA. You either take the plant to the till and pay for it, or if say can't carry it, get a member of staff to do so. 10 minutes is too long a period. You snooze you lose. Agreed, if not set to the side or anything. It's not your mistake, it's hers. If her story is true, I can understand she would be annoyed. But it's her fault, not yours. I quite regularly buy plants and until it's on my cart, trolley, I accept it isn't yet mine. No names left. UK. 10,460. Info. How big are we talking? Like an actual tree? Something a smaller person might not be able to easily lift into a cart? Or a small shrub or plant where she's just blowing smoke? She may have had a point. She might have been told to go pay using the tag and then bring her car closer for loading. Kest. 514. Info. Was the tag missing from that tree? If so, that supports her story. And that there are 2 other trees goes both ways. Alternate_geography. 2339. 9. Soft YTA. More nah. Having worked in numerous nurseries over my career, that's exactly how you buy trees. Walmart doesn't want you to carry a tree in your cart through the store. I don't know why you would think otherwise. Especially since they can weigh upwards of 60 to 80 hash. Carts aren't exactly made for that. The employees would have stepped in, the underpaid employee didn't care. Wonder why? But also, both of you have good points. She didn't want to carry a tree through the store. It sounds like you were only after the tree. So it's just easier for you to grab it and dip out through the nursery checkout. Cultivating Magic. 1883. I've worked in the garden center at Walmart. It's completely normal for people to take the tag of a bigger item outside and bring that in to buy it, then put it directly in their vehicle from there. For a while my coach even entertained the idea of a card-only register, so we could just do it out in the parking lot, but he never got it to work. She paid for it. You should give her what she paid for. If I were an employee in this situation, I would likely argue in her favor. No resolution 0119. 196. AITA because I don't make an effort to co-parent with my child's father? Quote, am I the asshole? Sassy Cat 88. NTA. That's not what co-parenting is. You are making all the effort and he is giving nothing. Drop the rope. If he wants to see his kid, he will. You are not responsible for making his life easier nor doing extra stuff for him. He doesn't even care enough to make visitation happen. Think about that. You already have 1 child. You don't need 2. This is dismal. Why aren't you getting child support? Quote, Tottersprout. 6035. 5. NTA. You have a choice to make. 1. Cut this guy out completely. Which you have the ability to do since he's refused to take responsibility for your child. Point 2. Force him to step up, take a paternity test, pay child support and be a dad to your child. The situation now is clearly not working for anyone. Especially your child. Equivalent Moose 2886. 246. You have made an effort to co-parent. Your ex is the one who isn't making an effort. He can't even be bothered to make sure he's available for FaceTime calls. I do that for my cousin's kid. I literally can't imagine not doing that for my own. NTA. Anyone giving you a hard time should be told. How kind of you to want to give X a ride so he can visit more easily. I hope you and he can come up with a mutually agreeable schedule so he can see his child more regularly. Dina Felice. 669. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if he didn't sign the birth certificate, doesn't that mean that he isn't even legally the child's father? Budget_lab 6181. 365. I'm sorry he bought $70 Jordans for a 2-year-old when he doesn't have a job. Purple Warning 2161. 153. This man has refused to sign the birth certificate. Won't pay child support. Won't do anything or provide anything to support you and your son, and he won't even do the bare minimum to visit. He wants more time. Fine, he can go through the courts to arrange custody. He won't, because then he'd have to pay child support. Don't teach your son that this is acceptable behavior. Stop putting in all the effort. Your child is better off without this man in his life. NTA. Final_figure_7150. 39. NTA. Sounds like BD is a loser. Sorry you got pregnant by him. Dear_equivalent_9692, 33. AITA for refusing to retire or move teaching spots and telling my dill to suck it up. Am I the asshole? Pure Main 4148. 40. NTASHE applied to the school knowing there was one class and that you were the teacher? Now she's trying to manipulate you into doing what she wants. Regardless of what you want, that's a hell no from me. She can either withdraw the application and send Ryan elsewhere, or she can put on her big girl panties and accept that you'll be Ryan's teacher. Tell her, suck it up, Buttercup. She can like it or lump it. What is it exactly that your son wants you to apologize for? Being the teacher of the only class? Or for not retiring? Or for his so calling you a jerk? Because it doesn't sound like you did anything wrong here. Provided you are a truthful narrator here, and you didn't start a slanging match with her, you're not in the wrong. Jane Doe_83. 4678. NTA. Lol. Unless the men in black rolled past and did the light trick on her. She knew it was your school. She can suck it up and he can go. Or she can suck it up and pick another school. Huh. I wonder why you don't love her company. She sounds like a true delight. Like finding half a caterpillar in your salad. What's my password? 73. 571. NTA. She applied to your school and wants you to quit? No. Pete Friend 86, 227. NTA. Your son and Dill need to realize that you do not cater to their every whim. They can't send their kid to a public school and dictate which teacher their child gets. Even less so with a private school. They both knew before applying to the school that you were the only kindergarten teacher. They have no right to demand you to step aside, just because they don't want you teaching their child. I can almost guarantee you that your grandchild will be the most popular kid in your class once the other students find out you're her grandma. If your Dill continues insisting on her demands being met, tell her to take it up with the admin at the school. She most likely won't get anywhere with that. Your son is another matter. You need to make him clarify why you should be the one apologizing. If he can't make a clear argument, demand an apology from both of them. It is not your job to rearrange your life and career for your son and Dill because she doesn't want you to be their child's teacher. She is the driving force behind this issue. I would bet $1 that your son thought it would be great for you to be the teacher until his wife said it wasn't. Edit. Fixed some stuff. MJRK Colemom 14. 293. Why does she not want you to teach her child? Edited for judgment. NTA. She can't dictate to people. She sounds like major nutcase. XA0. Ready replacement 181. 1112. Op. NTA. I wonder if you might want to give a heads up to your school administration about this. In case Jenny decides go nuclear once Ryan is in your class? Inedible Calamari 42. 133. NTA. What a super odd request. She wanted you to change your career instead of teaching your own grandchild? What in the world happened between you two? Hearing stories like this makes me so grateful for my daughter-in-law and sons-in-law. They are great people. And their parents are too. I am pleased to share my grandchildren with these humans. No_mathematician 2482. 149. For AITA for refusing to wear the dress my mother-in-law bought me? Am I the asshole? Throw away for now IDK. You both didn't communicate with each other. Your mother-in-law should have told you the dress you wanted was too expensive instead of ordering a different dress. You should have told your mother-in-law the dress she ordered did not fit and send it back so she could get a refund. Peony Pony. 8388. Info. Is it possible to show us what the dresses in question look like? The one you picked, the one she bought, and the one you wore. Or at least the styles of the dresses. I wonder if there's more going on than just fit. Edit. Having seen the links to the dress styles you wanted and the one you wore, my verdict is YTA. You need serious advice on how to dress appropriately for formal occasions. And probably for all occasions. It's a skill that can be learned. RDRT. 268. Info. Can't you return the dress? Space Crazy Artist. 619. You're not wrong in not wanting some random dress she picked out for you. And she's an for thinking you should. But it would have been better to talk this out beforehand than surprise her as you did. So Oz all around. WTX Lenin. 1515. Info. Post links of similar looking dresses to what you actually wore. Snoo Sketches 8294, 25. I'm getting the feeling that you don't dress appropriately. You acknowledge that the dress you wore wasn't appropriate and your mill actually went as far as to pay for a dress for you. Was she trying to tell you the dress you picked out was also inappropriate? XA0 She wasn't right to just change the dress and leave you no time to exchange it, but I'm kinda getting the feeling that she was trying to help you dress appropriately. XA0 Oak Cantaloupe 6112. 549. You wore an inappropriate dress to the wedding. I bought a really nice formal dress on Amazon for $50 and got a bunch of compliments on it. You didn't say anything to your mill when you got the dress. How long before the wedding did you get it? I ordered my dress for my brother's wedding from Nordstrom. It was floor length, long sleeves, and purple. When I got the package, it was a black, sleeveless, mini dress in size XS. I am definitely not an XS. Why not call your mill and ask what happened? She's obviously the for ordering the wrong dress. USRN AIM 52. 546.